Hey guys, this is Mike from SuperFabric Tactical Solutions. Today I want to talk to you about the LALO boot that's making waves. Why is that? Well, the first thing is it's got a two-way passive drainage system. What does that mean? Well, essentially it means that water is not going to be trapped in and it can go in and out. And if you look here, you see it looks like some type of screen or net. You see one on the back end as well. I'm not sure how well you can see that, but it's got these little channels right here where the water drains out, or really where they you would call flex grooves, some type of channel where the boot can bend somewhat, but also so where the water can drain out. So that's a real neat feature about the LALO boot. The other cool feature about this boot is it's a Tpu outsole. The outsole is this section right here, and that outsole is a thermoplastic polyurethane, which means it's going to have a high strength, it's going to have outstanding performance, it's going to be abrasion resistant, it's going to be cut resistant. The other thing about it is, you know, they're going to use some type of TPU for inline skates, skis, or some type of sports shoe. The last feature here on that outsole is going to be for climbing. You see these little studs right here? Well, that's for holding yourself in place on a rope if you're going to go down or up. That's a neat little feature. And again, this contoured arch. So it's going to give you a bit of a flex, but it's still stiff enough that you are not going to have zero stability on your platform when you're walking. One other part of this boot is its patented composite plate right here. It's going to run the whole length of the boot. And so it does give the boot some stability, but it also gives it some reinforcement as well. And the other part of it is going to be the this outsole right here that you're going to see. It's an EVA midsole that you're going to see on running shoes, but it runs the length of the boot. You'll see that. That's going to give you that cushy factor that you need when you're walking. Fin lock right here. Put your fins on it, or if you even wanted to, you could even put crampons on there. So I'm not saying that this is going to be a hiking boot, but this is something you can definitely walk around outside in the outdoors, in the woods if you were in icy conditions. But again, this is a fin lock that you can use as you're swimming. One other feature they have on this boot right here is this Achilles heel notch. So you're going to notice on a lot of boots, like jungle boots, it's going to be very, very soft right down the back of the boot, or it's going to have some type of heel cup mustache, some type of rigidity to it, and it's going to make the boot too stiff. So in this particular case, what LALO did was they added this Achilles heel notch, and this is a new boot, but let's go ahead and show you something that's been broken in, and it's right here. My buddy wore this one, and so this is good. So it's got some flex, and that's going to allow you to go uphill or downhill without you know, the boot being too stiff. Probably one of the best features of the LALO boot is the upper right here. You can open up like bat wings. That way you can get your foot inside. Another thing that LALO has put on here is they put on this, what they call SuperFabric. Now they're saying it's blade resistant. I don't know if I want to go ahead and put a blade on there and cut it. This is a new boot, of course, but I would say that if you're out there hitting up against brambles, scree, or some type of twig, something, your foot's going to be protected. You're going to see it on any type of running shoe or any type of trail running shoe. You're going to have a toe cap, and even for a lot of boots, it's going to have a nice toe cap on it. But this one, I'd say, is very robust. It's got this narrow vamp here. It's going to go ahead and allow you to put on your fins well enough. And if we turn it over and you look at this this tongue, well, it's well padded. It's also gusseted. You can hide your laces, but this is going to be a you know, microfiber water shedding synthetic leather upper. So this is kind of cool. You know, I like it. Lightweight again. And if I show you this right here, it's got this parallel structure. So take a look at that. It's going to allow heat to, you know, dissipate outside of the boot, and it's also going to let water shed outside of the boot, but it's also going to give it some type of structure and some protection on the flanks. Last thing is you've got this little area here. This is this hoop that it's going to, this loop, it's going to let you put on your boot. So a couple of cool features. Again, you get the soft tongue, which is a antimicrobial fabric. You get the hoop. You get these flanks here. You've got this Achilles heel notch. You get the fin lock here. You've got this water shedding, you know, netting. Again, these studs that let you go up and down a rope. You got the flex grooves here. These channels let you go ahead and drain. Very cool. Thanks for watching.